For the longest time, I never really knew what coins were worth, but since I was little, I always had a fascination for coins. My whole life has pretty much been dedicated to coins and paper money, and I know this stuff like the back of my hand, but the reality is not many people do. And you may have come across a coin collection with paper money in it, and you want to know what it's worth. You're trying to figure out how much your coins are worth. What should I do with them? How should I sell them? What's the next step? And honestly, it can be a bit overwhelming, especially if you have a lot of coins. In this video, I'm going to break it down as simply as possible, why you're having a hard time selling your coin collection, how to sell it, where to go, what you need to do, and it's all for free. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. All this information is completely free. I'm constantly having people reach out to me and I'm giving them advice, but I figured I'd make a video instead to just show everyone exactly the process and how to be selling coin collections. Even if you're not here to sell a coin collection, there's still something to learn here. You're going to learn about individual coins that can be worth a lot of money, how to navigate this coin industry because it can be at times very ruthless, and you need to look out for people that are trying to scam and rip off. That's one of my biggest goals on this channel, is to make sure that the people watching it are not getting ripped off. It's almost a weekly occurrence that I have people telling me these pretty sad stories of them either going to pawn shops or, them just not knowing what they have. The story typically is they have a family member or a friend that passed away and they inherit a collection. Now they have all these coins and they just don't know what they're worth. Where do I start? What are the dates I want to be looking at? Does condition matter? Where do I go? Who can I trust? These are all things I'm going to go over, and I'm going to try to break it down as quickly as possible and not waste any time. So I'd say the first thing that's important to know is the condition of the coin. Condition is a big factor when dealing with any sort of collectible. The older your coin is and the better condition it's in, the more money it's going to be worth. Don't want to be handling the coin too much. Don't be rubbing it in your fingers. Don't drop it. Don't do any of this. Just kind of handle it properly. And, if you're older and you need some sort of loop or magnification glass, get that. Don't spend a lot of money. But some of the print on these coins and paper money is small, and you need to see what they are. Now, again, just really quickly, I put together a little free ebook, and it's going to go over pretty much everything I say in this video. But if you want that, it's completely free. There's no strings attached. All you got to do is click the link in the description below, and I'll pretty much send you this ebook I made, and it's packed with tons of value about handling your coins, grading your coins, what's the condition of my coins, all these things. But again, my goal is to just give as much value as possible, and I want to help. I really do want to help. So the next thing I would say is finding someone trustworthy that will help you find the value of your coin or coin collection. If you're new to my channel, it's oftentimes I'll say you want to get your coins looked at by at least 3 different people. The reason I say that is because, I've had people come to me and say, hey, I have this coin collection. I was offered $50, and they'll send me a few pictures, and I pretty much tell them, no, your coins are worth way more than just $50. This is just an example, but most of the time they had brought their coins to a pawn shop. Now, pawn shops are almost always just looking to make the most money possible. Now, there are some good pawn shops out there, but for the most part, you want to find a coin expert or a coin dealer. They're going to help guide you in the right direction. And most of the time, they're not going to rip you off. There's also some other ways you can go about selling your coin collection that I would recommend. Some of that way is selling them online. These are a bit more advanced depending on how much time you have, how savvy you are online, or ultimately what your goals are. Because some people on my channel, they are more collectors. They're in this for the long run. They either like this stuff or they want to hold on to it, or they want it to increase their net worth. They want their wealth to increase, essentially. But there's other people on my channel who just want to make a quick buck. They want to just flip this stuff and get rid of it. They had a family member that passed away and now they're stuck with all these coins. They want to get rid of it. They want to liquidate it. And I completely get that. And again, it just depends on how much time and focus and research you want to put into that. Quite honestly, maybe you don't want to spend that much time. Maybe you just want to say, hey, take care of this, take all of these coins and just get rid of them for me. The reality is, if you do that, you're going to get less money. But sometimes that's the best thing you can do, is just get rid of it. My biggest thing is I don't want you getting completely gouged. And by that, I mean, I don't want you getting ripped off. So as you see on the screen, these are some examples of collections that people have. And, a lot of the time these collections come in little slips and envelopes where it's easier to see because people write the date and what it is, how scarce it is, what the general value of it is. But as I said before, the older the coin is, the better the condition it's in. If it's graded, graded coins are almost always going to be worth more money, especially in the really high grades. These are all things you want to be looking at when it comes to selling your coins, either online or at a coin shop or at a pawn shop, which again I advise against. But the biggest thing I can say is do your research, spend the time, don't take the easy way out unless you don't really care, or worst case, you just hold on to it. But most people that come to me and they have a coin collection, they're just not able to sell their coins because they just don't know where to start. And I would say the best place to start would be on my channel. I'm giving away a free book. It's completely free. Just click the link below in the description and you're gonna get that free ebook. Read over that really quickly. I made it easy to read, easy to understand, and it's gonna help you get on the right path. Again, my goal is to help you get to where you wanna go and get to your end game, whatever that may be. What is your goal? Let me help you get there. Whether that's selling your collection, building your collection, finding rare coins, selling rare coins, we can do it all. Hit that subscribe button. You don't wanna miss any of my videos. Stay tuned for more and I'll see you in the next video.